So the purpose of this video is to talk about renaming mixed numbers and how to make them a larger fraction than the one you see here of 2/5. And we're going to make that fraction greater than 1. So for example, we're going to use the denominator of 5, and we're going to borrow from the 3. It's going to become a 2 plus a 1. But we're going to bring the 1 over here in the form of a fraction. So since we already have a denominator of 5, we're going to add 5/5. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our 2 over. So we're going to take our 2 plus our 5, and we'll get 7. And we're going to keep our denominator of 5. So you can see here that we did rename it. So instead of 3 and 2/5, we now have created a fraction that is greater than 1. And we now have a whole number of 2. All right, so let's try that again. So we're going to borrow from the 4, and it's going to become a 3 plus 1. We're going to bring that 1 over here in the form of a fraction. And in order to do that, I'm going to use a denominator of 7. So since I already have 7 as my denominator, I will bring over the 1 in the form of a fraction. So 1 is equal to 7/7. So I'm going to keep my whole number of 3. And I'm going to take my 1 plus my 7, and I'll get 8. And I will keep my denominator of 7. So again, I've taken 4 and 1/7, and I have renamed it to equal 3 and 8/7. All right, so let's just do one more before you practice. So we're going to be borrowing from the 5. It becomes a 4 plus a 1. Now the 1 we're going to bring over here in the form of a fraction. And this time, since my denominator is 9, I will be adding 9/9 because that is equal to 1. So I'll bring my whole number over. So I'll bring my whole number over, which is 4, and I'll add these two together. 4 plus 9 is 13, and I'll keep my denominator of 9. So I have renamed 5 and 4/9 to equal 4 and 13/9.